Start doing shout outs. People ask me for shout outs, so shout out to my teacher from high school, Miss Carmen. She always been asking for it since I was in high school, so there you go.
What did she teach you?
She was subject? She helped us in gym. She was like one of our gym teachers.
What did she teach you?
A lot. She helped me with the mile run, some push-ups. She would help me get in shape. So my muscles, there's a tribute to her.
Was she tougher on you than Coach Stack, or?
No, I'm not gonna say that. Coach Stack's pretty scary, but she had a different way of teaching.
What do you think of the format of this game on Saturday?
I think it's a good format. I think we'll get a lot of reps in, get to see everybody play, and it's easier. It'll be an easier way to rotate and seeing guys work good on good instead of splitting guys up. Sometimes everybody doesn't get the rep count, and you're trying to manage between team and team. So now Coach Collins can coach all the DBs and not worry about, well, I'm on blue, so I don't really see what the guys on the white team is doing if he's making adjustments and things like that. So things of that nature make it a good format.
Saw a bit of back and forth between you and Bub. Friendly, though, because you guys were shaking hands afterwards, but also talking trash. What's that rivalry like? How has he challenged you this year?
A big rivalry. Like I said before, he's a bigger guy, so he's one of those guys I like to go with because he's stronger than me and he gets physical. So I try to encourage him. So, you got to talk to him and make him get motivated to, try to bully me, basically, trying to play a little bit of mind games. But it's always fun going against Bub. He works so hard. I can't wait to see the work get put in that come out in the season. I messed that all up. It's all good.
We just talked to Jake Cradle. He mentioned Jake McConaughey's blocking has been really good. I mean, are these receivers, anxious to get physical with you guys to block in all these run sets?
Well, let's clarify, he's not getting physical with me. But, nah, Jake, we talk about it in our room. He's made leaps and bounds. Jake's had a phenomenal spring, not just blocking. His catching, he's really looking the ball in. His route running, he gets on your toes from releases. His growth this spring has been amazing, and he's had a great spring. But, yeah, blocking, he's definitely been aggressive, good blocks, and, we work shock and control things. But he's definitely one of those guys you want to go with when it comes to blocking.
Why has the defense won the first couple of scrimmages?
We just try to bring our energy. In the first scrimmage, that was their first live action in the offense. They were starting to gel. They were starting to click together. So they were learning each other and getting to see each other without the coaches in their ear and not making decisions for them, but just out there freely playing. And us as the experienced unit, we played together. Coming back from the bowl game, we came back and we know each other, and we were just gelling well on defense. It was just more mature.
What makes Izzy or Polk so tough to guard sometimes as a freshman?
He's so quick, and he gets in and out of his breaks fast. He's got speed. He's a fluid receiver. Him, Lamar, those guys, they work really hard, and they complement each other really, really well. Izzy was in my workout group, and he just works really hard. He put his head down. He came in. Reminded me of myself. He was a little guy when he got here, but over time you started to notice he started to put on muscles and he started to move more weight around, and that confidence, just playing confident. I tell him when we're catching punts, I want to see you celebrate tonight. I want to see you make a play. And just knowing guys believe in him, I think, goes a long way.
I remember last year after the Virginia game when you and Marquis started with those pick sixes, talking about how, hey, now it's your turn to get one. And I've noticed that you two have been pretty relaxed and pretty, just having fun out there this spring. I mean, how do you two feed off of each other, and how has that relationship between the two of you grown over the years?
Great. When I got here, Quez was one of the first people to actually talk to me, him and Brandon. And I didn't say much. I was shy, so he was like, "Yo, come over to my house." And then I came to his house, and then one thing led to another, and we started hanging out, and we started texting, and we started talking, and it became every day. And it was on the field, and we started competing. When one makes a play, the other makes a play. And now that we're older, we're trying to help guys, and we're leading by example. And that example we're stressing this spring is having fun. You got to keep that the main goal. You got to make it back to when we were little kids. When we first started playing, we were just out there running around. And it was just fun, and you were just balling, and you were doing what you love to do. And you kind of got to get back to that to stay keeping this fun and keep going.
You were shy?
Yeah, as a kid, I was terrible. I used to cry around my family members. I was terrible. Still am, kind of, but not too much. Try to get on my shell.
Do you, Marquez and AJ, feel a kind of responsibility to be kind of the leaders of the group because you've been here for a while? You have a lot of football behind you.
Yeah, for sure. But naturally, leaders are born. So you naturally, over time, you just become a leader in it, and it starts to show the more and more comfortable you get. And like you said, the longer you've been here, I've been here now, this will be my third season, and you just grow into that role. And we've all grown into that role of leading someone, and that's what makes a team better, because it's our job for guys that are coming up in the next years. If they want to be good, then we got to teach them what we know so they can get in with a head start and be ahead of where we were when we got in.
Anything else for MJ?